San Juan Hills High School, home of the Stallions in Southern California. Welcome to this first broadcast of Aquatics Water Polo. Richard Kaczynski poolside. Delighted to bring you all the action of this tournament. So this is our first broadcast of, and with that, Aquatics takes in the water, and we'll let you know what our lineup will be. So Poway is out of North San Diego County. They are a city of about 40,000 people. Okay, let me give you the lineup of who's in the water. Ryan Ohl, followed by Luke Nelson, William Ewald, followed by Ryan Miele, Chase Wilson, Vila Sogard, and Charlie Kaczynski. Kaczynski will be leading the swim-off for the beginning of this match versus Poway. I believe he'll be leading the swim. We'll see in a moment. We've got sitting on the bench right now, Delane, Emil Sogard, John Magdakalitsa, Chongor Bartusek, Tyler Fahey, Coach Jamie Wolf, and JP Ohl will lead this squad. So Kaczynski will lead the swim off. And Greenwich will take that. So Greenwich is out to start off this match. Ball back to Ewald. Ewald over to Kaczynski. Kaczynski cross-pulled Sogard. Sogard in the center to Wilson. Wilson, quick reset in his hand, and then Wilson makes it 1-0. Greenwich draws first blood in 17 seconds. Poway Valley will reset. Poway is in dark caps. Greenwich is in white caps. Greenwich will be defending the eastern goal. And if someone can drop a chat, just fill in the chat box. Let me know if you can see the picture, if you can hear the sound. Let me know. We'll try to do our best here while we're broadcasting live for our friends and family back home. Poway with the ball. Coming into position is Ryan Ohl. Ryan Ohl will play D. They hit a free pass. Now ball will go the other way. Poway tries to sneak a little quick one in. Miele there to stop it, and we'll go back the other way. Ryan Miele in goal. Distributes up to Ewald. William Ewald across the pool to Ohl. Ohl. Ejection, man up situation for Aquatics. 6-on-5. Back to Sogard. Kaczynski. Kaczynski tosses it over to himself. He'll flick it to Nelson. Looking across the pool, Ohl. Across to Sogard on the strong side. Sogard in the center to Wilson. Beautiful job. Wilson just kind of manages that one in to make it 2-0 at 5:47 left to go in the first period. Again, if someone could drop a chat, there's a little chat box at the bottom of your screen. If you could just type in that the sound is good and the picture quality is good, that would help us as we calibrate. We've had some issues in the past. Ryan Ohl will apply pressure. Going across the pool, Wilson applying pressure, ordinary foul. Sorry for the referee's position there. Applying pressure is Wilson. Exclusion now, man up for Poway, 6-on-5. Ewald is at set D. They go across the pool, looking around. Greenwich resetting in position. Across the pool, long pass. 5:12 to go, first period. Greenwich in white, defending. Nelson arms up, jumping in, Sogard. Now Delane is in, and Poway tries to squeeze it out. Shot clock runs out. 4:58 to go, first period. Score 2-0. Ryan Miele will distribute. Miele up the pool to Kaczynski. Sogard. Offensive foul May have been a 2-meter violation. I'm not sure from this angle. And Poway Valley will now take it up. They will come across. Ryan Ohl covering. And this is going to be a lousy spot with this ref here, so he has to do his job. I have to do my job. Poway moving the ball around. Man-up situation for Poway again. Luke Nelson keeping the ball out. They chase him around. They shoot. Mealy blocks it with his right forearm. Now Poway will come back and get the ball. Fresh shot clock, 26 seconds. Nelson there to pick it up. And now we'll go back the other way. 2-0 here from San Juan Hills High School. Day one of JO's first game for Aquatics. Sogard. Sogard over to Ewald. Exclusion, or they want to fix a cap? I think they want to fix a cap. Okay, so we'll fix the cap. But it looks like we're going to go back the other way. Poway Valley now, so it looks like there was an offensive foul of some sort. Ball coming across. Nelson applying pressure, ordinary foul. Come across in the center. Sogard's there. Mealy scoops it up, brings it back. And there we go. And Adam, welcome. Alumni watching. That's always awesome for us that you're watching. Quick shot by Ohl, blocked. 3:14 to go, first period of this first tournament, a first game of the tournament for Aquatics. Luke Nelson comes in to apply pressure. Ball comes across. Poway Valley covered by Delane. Ordinary foul. They want this kid to get a cap on. So we'll have a little bit of a break. So it looks like we've got Adam is joining us from Boston, or actually probably New York, but studying in Boston. Glad you're here. I'm glad the quality's coming through. So we're going to do a quick cap search, and they'll look for the cap, and I'll fix the camera. Okay, 2-0, still 2-0, 3 minutes to go, first period. Greenwich in the white cap defending the eastern goal, and Poway Valley looking to score. Pressure applied. Fahey is in, cap 11. Ball was loose. Ohl tried to chase it down. 2:52, ordinary foul given to Poway. They're going to try to work it up. In the set D now is Sogard. Ordinary foul. They shoot, blocked by Ryan Ohl before it even took off. Luke Nelson recovers. He'll probably go back to Mealy, or he'll just go up the pool. Luke Nelson shoots it up to Fahey. Fahey cap 11, offensive foul for some reason. Now Poway will take the ball. Greenwich has plenty of coverage down this side of the pool. 2:29 to go, first period. Poway in the water. Poway looking. They shoot, crossbar, and a rebound by Poway to make it 1-2 with 2:17 to go in the first period. And now Greenwich will reset. Let's go, Greenwich! So Aquatics in the pool, bottom of the screen from left to right. Ryan Ohl, Luke Nelson, Jack Delane with the ball, William Ewald, Tyler Fahey, and Vilas Sogard Krishnan. So Greenwich will reset. Coach Jamie asking the refs about what was up with that. And 2-1. Still first period of play, 2:13 to go. Fahey with the ball. Fahey over to Nelson, back to Fahey, across to Sogard, in the hole to Delane. And great job by Jack Delane of getting the penalty. Exclusion, man up, Greenwich, 6-on-5. Fahey, Nelson, Ohl. Nelson, Fahey, Sogard. Beautifully executed. Sogard to William Ewald, who will be Adam's teammate at MIT next year, by the way. So William Ewald on the score to make it 3-1, assist by Sogard. Poway Valley in possession. Ryan Ohl applying pressure. Ryan looks to swat it away. Ordinary foul. He'll back off. Poway will bring it in. 1:38 to go, first period. Fahey, pressure being applied. Ordinary foul. Poway just gets an angle on it and squeaks that one in to make it 2-3 with 1:28 to go. Quick substitution. We've got Ewald will get a break, and in will come Bartusek, cap 3. And now we'll go back the other way. Greenwich will reset. Bartusek will bring the ball up over to Fahey. Fahey, Sogard. Delane is in center. Over, across. Oh, good effort by Luke Nelson to get it. Poway's able to swim away with it. Great effort by Nelson. Greenwich gets back on D. 1:04 to go, first period. Bartusek applies pressure. They go long pass over the pool. 54 seconds to go, first period. Fahey, nice job. Offensive foul. They'll bring the ball back out of the 2-meter zone, as denoted by the red lane line you can see. Ball goes out far, and Poway's going to look to try and do it. Nelson just punches it, and Sogard gets it. Sogard looks up, sees Delane. Delane draws a 5-meter. Beautiful job by Jack Delane. And looks like Ryan Ohl will come in and get it. Susan, text Marcy the link to the stream. Ryan Ohl will take shot. Ohl punch it in to make it 4-2 with 34 seconds to go. So Greenwich leads by 2 goals, but Poway Valley is not going to give anything away. So Poway Valley will reset, or sorry, Poway Valley. They'll take it into play. Applying pressure will be Delane. 28 seconds to go, first period. Poway Valley, ordinary foul. Nelson covering, they go across the pool. Fahey is there, Sogard is there. Ordinary foul, they look to set it up. They go long, deep in the pool, 15 seconds to go. Delane is there applying pressure. Ohl comes in and grabs it. Looks like Ohl is going to get, nope, they're not going to give it to him. So Poway Valley has it with 6 seconds to go, and they dump it in the bottom of the pool. Luke Nelson will hunt it down. And that gives us to 3 seconds. Nelson up the pool. Oh, and Ohl tries to whipsaw it in with a backhand. So that will wrap the first quarter, where Greenwich leads by 2. We will be right back. If you're just tuning in, we're switching into the second quarter. We'll just keep it live for now. Coach Jamie giving some words of advice, along with his assistant coach, JP Ohl. We'll give a quick Greenwich cheer. And I'll let you know who's in the water as we start the second period. Ryan Ohl, Luke Nelson, Chongor Bartusik, Ryan Mealy in goal. Chase Wilson, Vilas Sogard, and Tyler Fahey will lead this swim off. Tyler is a junior, rising senior, I should say, from Darien.
Go, Greenwich!
4-2, just starting the second period. And referee's getting set. Again, Tyler Fahey will lead our swim off. Let's get ready to rumble. Referee's making sure everyone's set. And off we go. Fahey. Greenwich won the last swim off. Fahey will come in. Just can't get a finger on it. And now we'll go. But Tyler, known as the scrapper, of course, just steals the ball. Great job by Tyler Fahey. Greenwich in control of the ball, heading to the western goal. Fahey over to Sogard, across the pool to Ohl. Ohl just goes off the top crossbar, but Fahey's there to recover. They get a fresh shot clock, and Wilson finishes it off to put a third bucket on the board. Greenwich 5-2, 6:35 to go. Nice work. Wilson on the assist from Fahey. Poway Valley to reset. And if you're just joining, welcome. This is game 1 of the 18U JO tournament. Luke Nelson with a quick steal. Nelson's going to take it up. He's by himself. And Nelson just with a country club lob, perfected at the shores of Rocky Point, will drop it in to make it 6-2. So quick heads up play by Luke Nelson. Poway Valley to reset out of northern San Diego County. Poway in dark caps taking the ball up, in covered by Wilson. Wilson, referee wants him to reset. Long pass across the pool. Looking, good coverage by Greenwich. In the set is Bartusik at set D. Wilson applying pressure. Poway moving the ball around. 6:02 to go, second period. Nelson. Ball comes in. Beautiful steal by Bartusik. Back to Mealy at 5:57 to go, second period. Mealy distribute. Up to Kaczynski, who's now in for Fahey. Over to Sogard. Sogard looking back to Kaczynski. Cross to Sogard. Sogard looking back to Kaczynski. They're just looking at open spot. They find Wilson. Just try to get it. Kaczynski on the assist to Wilson, just over the crossbar. Now we'll go back the other way. Poway Valley gets a fresh ball. They'll come back down. In set D is Bartusik. Ryan Ohl applying pressure. 5:30 to go, second period. In the center, Poway getting a hand on it. Ordinary foul, which is just okay. It's fine. Nelson reaches up. You do not want to try to toss it over Luke Nelson's head. It's not going to happen, basically. Mealy up the pool to Ohl. Goalie comes out. Ohl just can't quite get there. Now Poway looks to do it. Greenwich has plenty of coverage down low. Coming across the pool. Kaczynski will engage, and you got Kaczynski and Wilson, and now they're going to do an exclusion 6-on-5. 5:06 to go, second period. Greenwich leads by 4. Poway Valley in a man-up situation, the power play, so to speak. Beautiful. You do not want to send that towards Ryan Ohl, and Ohl just effortlessly tosses it to Jack Delane. Delane is in for Wilson, cap 8. Jack Delane will work it up. He'll go to Kaczynski. Kaczynski, swim it up. Greenwich getting in possession. Kaczynski, it's at 8 meters. He'll take his time. He'll go back over to Krishnan. Sri Krishnan, Vilas back to Kaczynski. Over to Ohl. Ohl doesn't like the angle from there. He'll back up, and he'll go across to Kaczynski again. Kaczynski now in the center to Luke Nelson, and they don't score it. They'll call that an offensive foul of some sort. Great effort by Luke Nelson on the assist from Charlie Kaczynski. Ball down, court, Ohl applying pressure. Ordinary foul. Ordinary. 4:10 to go, second period. Greenwich leads by 4. Luke Nelson applying pressure. Still applying pressure, looking to get the steal. Ordinary foul. He'll back off. They go across. Now Sri Krishnan is there. Shot clock winding down. And they shoot it. And it's not, they're going to count it. They'll count it. That was a sneaky little shot. 3:55 to go. 6-3. Greenwich will now reset. Let's get a Go Greenwich cheer. Anyone? Anyone? Go Greenwich? Anyone? Greenwich will now move the ball up. Bartusek. Over to Kaczynski. Kaczynski's to Sri Krishnan. Back to Kaczynski. Bartusek across to Nelson. Nope. Into Ohl. There's a foul. They go back out to Kaczynski. Sri Krishnan, as they slowly wind their way in, they can't quite finish it off. And 3:32 to go. Greenwich is up by 3. Score 6-3. Luke Nelson will look to steal it. And ref's not going to see that one. So now we're going to go back the other. We're going to go the same way. Poway will take the ball up. Bartusek applying pressure. Ordinary foul. He'll back off. Greenwich covering their players well. 3:16 to go. They look to get it into set D. Bartusek is there, looking to apply pressure. Ordinary foul. Ball, they're going to reset it. Shot clock is at 7. Luke Nelson, great job by Nelson. Nelson gets it, and now we'll go back up the other way. It's Nelson and Ohl. Ball up to Ohl. Ohl waiting for a set. Delane is coming up. They go across to Kaczynski. Working their way up. Kaczynski to Sri Krishnan. Second period of play, 2:45 to go. Sri Krishnan over to Luke Nelson. Both squads at full strength. Nelson winds up, looks for Bartusek. Bartusek try to reel it in. They'll just let that one go. And now Poway Valley will take it the other way. 2:34 to go. Poway Valley will distribute. They'll come up. Kaczynski is there to apply pressure. Ordinary foul. Ryan Ohl. Kaczynski will apply pressure. Applying pressure. Ordinary foul. Greenwich keeping the ball out. That's the objective. Jack Delane on the steal. Jack Delane. And now they're going to Jack Delane whistle. They slowed it down. It's kind of crazy. Jack Delane by his lonesome. Delane finishes it off to make it 7-3. Nice job by Jack Delane, a rising senior on this Greenwich Aquatics squad. Poway Valley to reset. Score is correct now at 7-3. 2:07 to go, second period. Welcome to game 1 for Greenwich Aquatics versus Poway Valley out of North San Diego County. Ryan Ohl. Poway Valley gets the ordinary foul. Luke Nelson will now come in and apply pressure. Going for the steal, and like Houdini, he comes up with it. And now it's Luke Nelson by his lonesome, swimming up. He's going to take his time, and he'll just gently toss that in. Luke Nelson, cap 7, to make it 8-3. 1:44 to go. Poway Valley to now reset. In the waters, Luke Nelson, Ryan Ohl, Jack Delane, cap 8, Sogard Krishnan, cap 10, Charlie Kaczynski, cap 6, Shangar Bartusek, cap 3, and Ryan Millet in goal. Poway Valley to now bring the ball in. Poway. Nelson to apply pressure. Can he come up with a rabbit? Nelson good for the ball under. Referee did not call it. 1:29 to go, second period. In set D, Ryan Ohl and Bartusek. They look to apply. Ryan Ohl comes in. They're going to call an exclusion. Now it's a man up. Poway Valley's got to come get the ball. They've got to get it back out into play. 1:16, second period. Man up for Poway. Skip shot up over the crossbar. Nice job by Greenwich holding out. We're now within a minute of the end of the second period. 8-3. Melee to Sogard. To Bartusek, my apologies. Cap 3. Bartusek. He'll go over to Ohl. Short pass, and that now will get turned over. Poway will pick it up. Ball down. Bartusek got to hunt him down. Apply pressure. 34 seconds to go. Ryan Ohl. And now they're going to call an exclusion. Man up for Poway. Poway up 6-on-5. 30 seconds to go. We're going to take a quick break in the action. Clear the pool. Actually, a timeout called by Poway Valley. And we've gotten smart, and thank you, Mrs. Ewald, for putting your legal mind together on statistics. We have had in the past challenges there, as many of our viewers will know. And 8-3, second period, 30 seconds left. So Aquatics, as we come to the close of the second, we are still in the second period, just so you know. We've got 30 seconds left. Correct. Kathy, Seth is correct. Yeah. So Greenwich gets back into position. 30 seconds left to go, second period. Scores 8-3. This is game one for Aquatics. The next game for Aquatics will be 11 Pacific, 2 o'clock Eastern. You won't want to miss that one. We'll talk about that in a bit. Poway Valley will now reset. Goalie with the ball, Greenwich in place, in the water. Delane, Nelson, Bartusek, Kaczynski's back in, Sogard, and Melee. Applying pressure. Again, it's a man-up situation for Poway. They go across the pool, long shot. That has not worked for them in the past, and that shot goes wide. It was intended to be a pass and a goal, but didn't work out that way. 7 seconds to go. Melee is going to look up. Melee, he's going to shoot it up to Sogard. Sogard will shoot, and that will wrap the second period, where Greenwich holds on. Hard for you to see here, I think, but it's 8-3. So Greenwich leads by 5. Boys will switch sides, and we will be right back. We're going to go to mute, so go grab yourself a fresh coffee, and we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so Aquatics has the numbers now. And we're going to start round 3. Let me let you know who's going to be in the water. Leading our swim off 8-3, beginning 3rd round of play for this first match for Aquatics. Next game will be at 11 Pacific, 2 Eastern. That will be versus San Francisco Water Polo. So basically, the road to platinum goes through San Francisco at 2 Eastern. You do not want to miss that game. Last year, that was an incredibly tight game that went to a shootout, if you recall, and San Francisco just edged out Aquatics. Lead swim this morning for 3rd quarter will be Luke Nelson, followed by Ryan Ohl, Changar Bartusik, cap 3, Ryan Milay in goal, Jack Delane, cap 8, Charlie Kaczynski, cap 6, and Vilas Sogard Krishnan, cap 7. So Luke Nelson will lead us off. We're about to start. Nelson coming in, and great job by Nelson, freshman at USC, playing ball. Ball back to Bartusik. Greenwich is now defending the western goal and attacking the eastern goal. Sogard with the ball. Sogard looking in the center D is Delane. Delane just tries to fire it. Goalie's there, he picks it up. And now we'll go back the other way. 6:37 to go, third period of play. Poway Valley covered by Bartusik. Bartusik applying pressure and with a steal. Great job by Changor. Comes up with it at 6:24, 3rd period, 8-3. Milay will distribute. Milay up the pool to Nelson. Nelson over to Bartusik. So Ryan Ohl back in the center. Delane, exclusion, man up. Great job. 1-2, great job. Great heads up play. Kaczynski on the assist to Delane. They didn't wait a split second to make that happen. 6:05. Greenwich makes it 9-3. Scoreboard needs to be set. It is at 8-3. It needs to be 9-3. Poway Valley will reset. Great heads-up play by Aquatics and a fast conversion. They're going to need all of that for this tournament. Poway Valley and Dark Caps resets. Scoreboard's accurate at 9-3. Delane applying pressure. Coughs it up over to Ohl. Ohl for the steal. And Ryan Ohl with the steal. And now it's just going to be a swim fest. Ohl and Kaczynski's there as well. Ohl. And now it's a penalty shot coming over the back of the player. Ohl will probably take it. Penalty. And they called it crossing the line, which I've never seen in a lot of tournaments. That's kind of interesting, but whatever. 5:44 to go. 3rd period, 9-3. Greenwich will pick it up. Nelson, there's an exclusion, and Nelson will take a break. And Greenwich 6-on-5 in terms of strength. Kaczynski, Delane, and Sogard in the center. Shot, crossbar. Sogard is there. Nice job, heads up play by Sogard. Sogard will be off to Harvard next year as a freshman. Up to Nelson. Nelson looks over to Kaczynski. Kaczynski looks a set in the center. Exclusion. Man up. Great job by Jack Delane, and a timeout called by Aquatics. 5:04 to go. 3rd period of play. We're going to keep the camera live during this timeout. In the water is Sogard, Nelson, Ohl, Delane, Kaczynski, Bartusik, and Milay. Nice combination of several graduating seniors and a couple of rising seniors. .504 to go, third period. Greenwich up by 6. And Greenwich is now in a man-up situation, 6-on-5 to Poway. Greenwich will get into position. Mealy will distribute the ball. So Mealy will be tossing the ball in from the left side of your screen, and he gets it into play over to Luke Nelson. Kaczynski. Sogard. Nelson. Ole with an exclamation point to make it 10-3. 4:50 to go. Poway Valley to reset. Third period. Delane will be in center. Behind him is Bartusek. Greenwich gets into position. Delane engages. Ole to engage. Cross. Luke Nelson, top of your screen. Nelson with the steal. And Nelson grabs it. And you've got Ole and Kaczynski. So Nelson will go up to Kaczynski. Kaczynski back to Sogard. Cross to Delane. Delane's got a blue lane. And Delane, nice cross cage. Left, right to make it 11-3. 4:18 to go in the third period. Nice job by Luke Nelson on the steal to start it off. Greenwich converts. Poway Valley to reset. Jack Delane engaging. Ryan Ole applying pressure and a steal, and it's Ole by himself. The closest player would be Kaczynski. Let's see what Ole does. And a penalty, 5-meter. Ole draws it, and Ole will take the shot. Nice job by Ryan Ole. Steal, self-made steal and penalty. Third period, 11-3. Ole makes it 12-3, and the ref will not call anything over. So 3:57 to go, third period. Poway Valley to reset. Magda Kalitsa coming in, cap 9 for Luke Nelson. And to Bob and Barbie Amon, a shout out. Luke's doing great. Jack Delane. Pressure applied. Across the pool. Great steal by Fahey. Number 11. Fahey with a steal. He's going to power it through. Swimming hard. Fahey coming up. Greenwich resets. Magda Kalitsa's at the top of the pool. Fahey's looking for help. He sees Kaczynski. Kaczynski wide open. Takes a shot from about 8 meters. Skip shot. That just goes over the crossbar. 3:29 to go. Third period. Greenwich 12-3. Fahey. Pressure applied. Delane applying pressure. In the center. Magda Kalitsa there. Ordinary foul. He'll back off. Poway still with the ball. Poway looking to get it. Fahey's there. Great job by Fahey. And he'll grab it. And now we'll go up to Magda Kalitsa. Cap 9, who's in. Johnny Maggs looks across to Fahey. Fahey's there. Delane is at set. And the pass just can't quite get it. Now Poway will go back to goalie. 2:48 to go, third period. 12-3. Greenwich leads by 9. Poway Valley. Go across. Applying pressure is Kaczynski. And Kaczynski will take an exclusion. And 6-on-5 for Poway. Poway moving the ball around. Looking to try to make something happen. And Poway's able to put it on to make it 4-12 with 2:10 to go. Ewald, cap 5, is now in for Kaczynski. And Greenwich will reset. Poway Valley's doing a substitution as well. In the water for Aquatics is Magda Kalitsa, Fahey, Bartusik with the ball, Delane, Ewald, and Ole. Ryan Mile in goal. Magda Kalitsa brings it up. Magda Kalitsa to Fahey. Fahey. In the center to Delane. Delane's by himself. Delane with a beautiful backhander at 1:52 to make it 13-4. Jack Delane, a rising senior. On the assist from Tyler Fahey, the rising senior. Poway to reset. 13-4. Jack Delane will apply pressure. Ewald applies pressure. Ball comes up, comes loose. Greenwich has 3 heads around it, but they called an ordinary foul. And Magda Kalitsa tries to get that one. Fahey does get that one. And now Tyler Fahey will bring the ball up. Fahey goes across the pool to Ole. Ole there in the center's Delane. Ole looking, goes across to Ewald. Ewald back to Magda Kalitsa. Magda Kalitsa over to Ewald. They'll call that a 2-meter violation. No goal scored, 13-4. You had a nice view of that here. You can't be within the red zone without the ball. Magda Kalitsa. There'll be an exclusion on Magda Kalitsa. He will swim off. Third period, 1 minute to go. Poway Valley in possession. Fahey applying pressure. Beautiful block by Tyler Fahey. He stops that one cold. Poway Valley gets another shot at it. They're looking to score. And Delane, ordinary foul. They shoot, blocked. I think that was by Fahey also. Nice block. 37 seconds to go, third period. 13-4. Greenwich leads by 9. Ball. Oh, Magda Kalitsa, that happened so quickly. I didn't even catch that. Ole tried to backhand it. That was stopped by the goalie. 24 seconds to go, third period. Poway Valley will distribute. They don't have any open men. They can't find an open man. Aquatics coverage is very tight. So they're going to swim it up, and they're going to launch it in. And Fahey, Delane applying pressure, ordinary foul. Bartusik in the hole, long pass. I think they were trying to dump that, but not so. And Aquatics will try a Hail Mary, and that will wrap the third period. 13. Sorry, you guys, sometimes the angle on the camera, I guess it's a polarized lens, it will not show up, but the score is 13-4. Not that you can see that. The light is just so that you can't quite see it. So 13-4. You'll have to take my word for that. Aquatics will now move into the fourth quarter, and we're going to dip away for a quick break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. We're Now moving into the fourth period, we're going to try to see if we can get you another angle on the scoreboard, but I don't. Yep, there we go. So the score is 13-4. Greenwich is the quote-unquote the guest in this one with the white caps. And Greenwich leads by 9 against Poway Valley out of San Diego. And Aquatics, looks like we're going to have Ryan Ohl will lead this swim off, followed by William Ewald, followed by Changar Bartusek, Ryan Mile in goal, Jack Delane, John Magdakalitsa, Tyler Fahey. Let's get ready to play. Referees are set. Looks like the players are about to be set, and we're about to start. Ryan Ohl again will lead this swim off. Aquatics has led 2 of the 3 swim offs, and they'll lead 3 of 4. And Ewald back to Bartusek. Magdakalitsa, graduating senior, off to Fordham this fall. Magdakalitsa across to Bartusek. Bartusek shoots. They're going to call an exclusion, and they also will not call that ball, so that was an exclusion on 11. And Greenwich 6-on-5. Bartusek, Ohl. Over to Delane, a quick volley back to Fahey. Nice effort, boy, nice effort though. And tipped off the goalie, so that will be taken back in by Fahey, cap 11. That was a nice play, kind of a Ohl, Delane, Fahey back, quick. Magdakalitsa, Mags looks. Mags, beautiful shot, pump fake, and in, 14-4. Ione Magdakalitsa, cap number 9, with the score. Johnny, 6:18 to go, fourth period. Poway Valley to reset. We assume that our broadcast is coming through clear and good sound. I would have heard it otherwise. It's about 72 degrees now, overcast, kind of a morning coastal fog, if you will. Poway Valley will take the ball on. 6:15 to go, fourth period. Changar Bartusek will apply pressure. Ordinary foul, he'll back off. Poway. Bartusek will go back, apply more pressure. Ball will come up. Magdakalitsa's there. Fahey, beautiful job by Magdakalitsa. Good heads-up play. You've got Magdakalitsa by his lonesome. There's really no one there. And he will just lob that in, and the refs aren't going to call it. So Poway Valley just survives that one. 14-4. Poway, ball goes up, hits Fahey on the shoulder, and they'll give it to Poway Valley. They'll maintain possession. Ewald will now apply pressure. Ewald and Magdakalitsa, and Magdakalitsa causes the turnover. Mile goes up the pool to Bartusek. Bartusek, he'll swim it up. Bartusek looking. Bartusek shoots. That goes off the post, and Fahey will chase it down. But its ball will go the other way. And now we'll go back the other way. 5:09 to go, fourth period. Bartusek will apply pressure. Bartusek looks to get the steal. Ordinary foul. Poway Valley maintains the ball. 5:02 to go, 14-4. Offensive foul, and now Greenwich will go the other way. And we've got Bartusek with the ball, and wide open is Magdakalitsa. So he'll go across the pool to Mags. Magdakalitsa will look up, look for the open man. He'll go in the center to Emil Sogard, who's in cap 4. And Sogard but he was right in the right spot. Nice job. 4:42 to go in the period. 14-4. Poway Valley to distribute. They'll go up. So as I mentioned, Emil Sogard is back in. He's now applying D. They go across the pool. Poway will have to chase it down, or Mile will have to chase it down. In the water for Aquatics, Magdakalitsa, Fahey, Delane, Bartusek, Sogard, and Ewald. Mile in goal. They go across to Ewald. Exclusion, man up Greenwich, 6 on 5. Ball back, Delane, Ewald. Ewald, rebound off the goalie. They'll go up. Mealy will grab the ball. Now we'll go back. It's a little bit of a free-for-all. Now they'll go back to Emil Sogard. Bartusek getting into set. Emil Sogard, he'll go back to Delane. Delane over to Bartusek, and Bartusek will finish it off to make it 15-4, 3:57 to go. Coach Jamie is going to make a substitution. Bartusek comes out, Kaczynski comes in. Poway Valley has the ball. They're resetting. Fourth and final period, 3:57 to go. 15-4. Greenwich leads by 11. Delane will engage. Over. Kaczynski applying pressure. Kaczynski, the senior, on his way to Santa Clara next year. Ball across. Fahey will chase it down. Fahey applying pressure. Ewald, set D. Magda Kalitsa there. Ball across. Kaczynski will apply more pressure. Ordinary. Shot clock winding down. Poway just can't quite get it. Shot clock winds. Mealy gets it. 3:25 to go. And we've got a timeout called by Aquatics. Greenwich is in possession. Frank. Frank, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good luck. Good fun, right? Aquatics on the timeout. $15-4. Sun is starting to peek through the fog. Looks like the next game will be La Jolla, and I can't tell who the other team is, but I bumped into one of the La Jolla dads who I know from the circuit. Okay, Aquatics in position, offensive position, in the water. Emil Sogard, cap 4, Jack Delane, cap 8, John Magda Kalitsa, cap 9, William Ewald, cap 5, and Kaczynski, cap 6. Greenwich is in possession. Both teams at full strength. Tyler Fahey's also in the water, by the way. Ryan Mealy will distribute. He'll go up to Delane. Sogard to Magda Kalitsa. Magda Kalitsa looking. Kaczynski's wide open. Kaczynski with a quick punch just gets blocked. 3:12 to go. The light is not in our favor, folks, so I apologize for that, but I will call it as best I can. 3:05 to go in this fourth period. Poway Valley taking the ball up. Poway by themselves. Looks like they have a man-up situation for Poway, too. They do. And block. Kaczynski punched it, and then Mealy finished it. So now we'll go back the other way. That exclusion was on Fahey, cap 11, but he's back in. Mealy will distribute. Mealy up the pool to Mags. Magda Kalitsa over to Emil Sogard. Emil to Kaczynski. Taking their time. It's fourth period. Over to Sogard. Sogard down to Magda Kalitsa again. Magda Kalitsa back to Kaczynski. Kaczynski's got plenty of water. He's going to shoot it. And he does. And Kaczynski sharpshoots it to make it 16-4, 2:17. So Charlie will make that one count from about 5 meters. Poway Valley to reset, 2:17 to go fourth period, 15-4. Sorry, 16-4. Greenwich leads by 12. Poway will take the ball in. Delane engages. Now Poway will take the ball. Plenty of water for them. Going across the pool, you've got Emil Sogard and John Magdakalica at set D. Fahey applying pressure. Second or two left. That's end of the shot clock. 1:47 to go, 16-4. Poway Valley gets another shot at it from the 2 meters, so they'll take it in. That ball was out by the goalie. Now Poway take the ball in, go in the center, no one's there, but Kaczynski will quickly scoop that up, back to Mile. 1:37 to go. Mile looks up the pool. Mile finds Magdakalica. Magdakalica across to Kaczynski. Kaczynski will swim it in, same thing, same way. And a call an exclusion on Poway Valley, so Greenwich now 6-on-5. They get another shot at it. Can they convert? Emil Sogard to Kaczynski. Kaczynski fires it in, back of the net. Beautiful shot. So back-to-back goals for him, 17-4. 1:15 to go in the period. Poway Valley to reset. In the water, Emil Sogard, John Magdakalica, Jack Delane, William Ewald, Charlie Kaczynski, and Tyler Fahey. Poway Valley resetting and Delane engaging. 1:08 to go. Delane with a block and a steal. And Delane now will go up, and it's Delane and Sogard at the top of the pool. Delane takes his time. Greenwich really is in no rush. Fahey over to Kaczynski. Offensive foul. Now they go back the other way. Poway Valley in possession. They've got the ball, but a beautiful job by Magdakalica to come in and steal it. And now Greenwich will go back the other way. Over to Emil Sogard, cap 4. No one guarding him. Sogard over to Kaczynski. And 2-meter violation within the red zone. So now we'll go back the other way. 35 seconds to go, fourth period. Greenwich 17, Poway Valley 4. Going across the pool, long pass, gives Emil Sogard a chance to catch up. And Poway Valley shoots, that goes wide, and we're at 20 seconds left to go in the fourth and final period. Ryan Mile looks up the pool. Mile distributes to Fahey. Fahey across quickly to William Ewald. Ewald's all by himself. Ewald shoots. That's going to go wide. And 4.6 seconds to go. So this will be the last possession. Poway Valley will take it, and they'll do a big shot. And they shoot, and it just goes over. And that is our final, where Greenwich has this well in hand, 17-4. The next game, folks, is at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. That is versus San Francisco. That is a critical game. San Francisco stands between Aquatics getting into the Platinum Division or having to play a second game this evening at 7 p.m. So watch the YouTube channel. We will post games as we find out who we will be playing. We will post them. You should always go to this channel. And that will do it for this one where Greenwich takes it. We'll see you at 2. Have a great rest of your day.